Good evening, fellow Insomniacs, and welcome back to Solasta, the Crown of the Magister. Tonight we continue our quest for the gems. Last night we uncovered a Sorak conspiracy to overrun a dwarven village. Got some so-so artifacts. I apparently have temporary hit points now. Not sure when that happened. Got ambushed by some drakes in this pit here. Where are we going? Yeah, that looped around. That was the main entrance. Okay. So we are exploring. Because that's where they hide the good loot. Or maybe not in this case. There's not a lot to see here. Oh, wait, what's this? This is a thing. Got some scrolls, Lesser Restoration, Revivify, Guiding Bolt, Hold Person. Okay, now what I probably should do... Also got this really awesome sword that, we need to give back to Merton to continue his quest line. Bless, Color Spray, Cure Wounds, Hypnotic Pattern. Yes, Color Spray, Cure Wounds, Guiding Bolt, Raise Dead, Lesser Restoration, Jump, Hypnotic Pattern, Hold Person. Okay, I got 2 revives on him. So what I want to do is make sure everybody has at least 1 scroll of Revive. Bane, Confusion, Identify. Well, that we can sell. There's a Revivify, Raise Dead. Very good. Bane, Flaming Sphere, Fireball, Color Spray, Cloud Kill, Charm Person, Die, Haste, Insect Plague, fun, Lightning Bolt, okay, Revive, and we know Brian's got Revive, so yeah, we're good to go. In terms of that plan, that was easily resolved. Okay, this looks like that dead end there. And this looks like a side entrance. This looks like another way in here. Yep. Ah, crap. More of these zombos. Fine. Off to a good start. Here, favorite enemies, folks. Not his best work. That's it for him. Not sure why they're rolling a disadvantage, but I'll take it. Where are you going? Oh, you light sensitive? Sucks to be you. I guess I can't attack. Okay, he's got this. Sucker Flaw. Very nice. Can she see? She cannot. Of all the people who actually come in here, oh, I keep forgetting to see if that dagger trick works or whether that's a special feat Cathella has. Get him! There we go. That wasn't too bad. Didn't drop anything. Okay, let's see if I can do this. So if I... That's a normal dagger. So if I just drop that over here somewhere. There we go. Okay, cool. And if I move you to the offhand, +8. Pretty sure that's still +8. Help if I could look at Castella's sheet to figure out how she's doing this. Not sure why I can't put the dart in the... Okay, but whatever. Let's see if that works. Alright, now this should open up that room over there. Does. Awesome. And looks like we got a reachable here. Creates more light. Is that what that does? Yep. I see treasure. Not falling for this again.
Solasta,
And have all the light sources, damn it. There we go. Cut that down just because. Okay, that's all dead terrain. Treasure chips. Hey, we didn't get jumped this time. Scales, some more thieves' tools, a scroll of animal friendship. Oh, that looks like plot. Big glowy force field door. Means we have to run away from it post haste. Looks like another access way to this room.
There's something in the ground.
Oh, really? Oh, hello. What are you? You are hidden cache. Of silver. A lion horn. Random. No, just a normal lion horn, shield, a normal crossbow bolts, and an antitoxin. Alright, so nothing to write home about. That's fine. Get some light sources. Let's see, that's where we came in. Anything good over here? Oh, that looks quest-worthy. Ah!
I see something in the water.
Yeah, drain it first? What's the deal? How'd I get in there? What the hell? Where'd this go? There's a whole world over here. Alright, well, let me chop this down. That is a whole other tangent. Ooh, long rest spot. Means I don't have to be as conservative with my stuff. Yeah, it's another ration pouch. I'm drowning in ration pouches. Alright, let's see about getting into that bunker. Okay. You've come full circle. Oh, here we go. Maybe? Probably not. My guess is this will just be a tactical one versus a traversal one. But apparently I would be wrong. Awesome. Whoop. Okay, so we got some Zambos. Some Zambonis. Yay! Why not? Shadow Dagger. There we go. Okay, so I got some breakable walls. Got some droppable ceilings. And got a torch. Okay. Torch. Healing. 1, 2. Can't see him apparently. I feel like that would miss him, so 3. That did seem to do the trick. And I think might have broken the game. Okay, that gives her eyes on him. Oh,
Solasta, Ponjo, Malmis.
not bad. Now we're gonna get down and dirty with them. Okay, and again. And one more time. He didn't like that. More Sacred Flame. Of course he made the save. No eyes. Fine. There we go. Up. And get you, some non-AoE attack spells. Nice magic missile or something. That was a terrible way to do that. Yeah, we deserve what we got there.
Solasta, Evo, Malmis.
Damn. My fault for being conservative. Okay, no loot. Fine. We can float. Where are you going? Okay, sure. How did I miss this entire route? Oh, good. What am I missing there? Okay. Oh, that is an option. I hit myself in the face. Let's wait for them to come to us. All about positioning. Well, at least somebody can get into the actual useful position.
Psyche, Evo, Malmis.
All right.
Solasta, Oli, Malmis.
Oh god, they stick to walls! Fourth level. He did not like that. Damn, it's not static range. Good enough. In that, it's really not, but it's what I got to work with. Oh, I forgot I was using poison. Oh, here comes the other one. Might as well finish him off. There we go. Okay, against her eyes. And since I apparently don't have to be conservative anymore,
Solasta,
give them all the barrels.
Vo, Malmis.
There we go.
Solasta, Ponjo, Malmis.
We'll just box him in. Some radiant damage up in there.
Malmis.
That should help. And now get the stab. Not 20, alright. Definitely box him in. Oh, good hit, good hit. Damn. Oh, that made up for it. Not the best loot in the world, but yeah, it could have been better. Could have been worse. Light the torch.
Solasta, Ponjo, Malmis.
Alright, let's see what we can do about this. Yeah, got some more rations, got some copper, some crossbow bolts, some arrows, some crafting material, and a dead cleric's letter. Eh. Don't answer what to do about that, though. Well, it's very clearly on that side. Gotta be a mechanism or something I'm missing. Apparently I've missed some loot. Holy, how did I miss you? Crafting materials, thieves' tools, crossbow, bracelet, pendant. The other one was over here? Okay, I'm in theory right on top of it. Is it underground or something? Apparently a basket around here. See that one, which we already checked. Oh, hello. Okay. Oh, another longsword. Okay. Now, back to this conundrum. And we got this building over here to check. It's non-traversable terrain. And I can't target. So what am I supposed to do? Can't get in the water. Can't target that. Can't attack. I can't swim. Not a switch or something. Okay, so I can't hit it from this side. There we go. That was unnecessarily complicated. Some CP. Prime Hide Armor, and another Scroll of Revivify. Alright, time to check out this building. And then I think it's nap time. Light it up.
Solasta, Ponjo, Malmis.
I see you in there. It's a waste, but I'm doing it anyway. Wakey, wakey. Alright, line this up. Might as well.
Solasta, Evo, Malmis.
Bang, bang, bang. And, there we go.
Solasta, Necro, Malmis.
Okay, necrotic didn't do much. That makes sense. I was with the dumb on that. There we go. You know what I never use? Turn.
Evil Malmis.
I always forget it's a thing. Here we go. Good, solid hit. Ooh, big fail. Really?
Solasta, Ponjo, Malmis.
There we go. Drop anything good? Doesn't look like it. We have a sarcophagus we can loot, though.
Something's off.
With a strange letter in it. Purely cosmetic door. Alright, that appears to be everything. And we can pop back over to the campsite. Take a quick nap. And be good and refreshed for actual combat. Oh, cool. Finished the arrows. Basic poison, rules caress, basic poison. Yeah, sure, why not? Might as well make use of the time. Don't have any good potions to craft. And while scroll of shield base would be nice. And that's going pretty slow. Alright. All's right with the world. Let's pop back over to the platform. And then we can actually make some progress beyond exploring, possibly.
Not you?
Alright, here we go. Onward and upward.
This is the place.
And it's had recent visitors. Look here in the mud, a boot print. And the rain has only just stopped. Let's be careful. Difficult to read anything here. Lady Cathaila, do you know how to enter the tower?
Yes.
Another one of these moon puzzles.
We've dealt with this before.
Yep.
We've dealt with this before.
Alright. There we go. There we go. Oh, hi, Mark.
The feast is just starting, and you will make a nice main dish.
Are you flayed or are you just really messy eaters? Oh, wow. Okay.
Devo Malmis.
It's a party. Anybody happen to know Dawn? No, we got some good secondaries. Ice Storm, Fusion, Light, Slow. Oh, very nice. Crap. You guys are just coming out of the woodwork. Joke's on you! Death Ward, Freedom, Guardian of Faith! Okay, I missed getting that one. Yep, we're still good. Yeah, even at half damage, that's not too bad. Yeah, this is a little bit of a problem. Should work fine. Yeah, I can look at that. I need to actually distribute my inspirations. Bring that hunter's mark around. There we go. And see if I still have hunter's mark on that. Okay, cool. Wow. I was about to say I get more mileage out of Scorching Ray in this game than I do in most D&D campaigns, but when that happens... yeah, I'll take a shield. They're really tearing into him. Okay, David's at about half health. Bring you guys back into the fold. Just because I can? It seems funny. I got 5. That one's probably fine, so let's put the well. Any weaklings? 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Eh. Sure. Oh, that worked at least. Mockery. And he's the only one really messed up, so hearing a word on himself. Put my hunter's mark around. There we go. Yeah, that'll do, because that keeps me within the dome. One, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Interesting choice. Oh, the spirit guardian. Oh, you disengaged, that's why. Well, the spirit guardian might still have gotten the shot, but. Alright, what do I got? Remove curse, dispel, spirit guardians that I'm already running, restoration, cure wounds, bliss. Always pick on the weakest.
Evo Malmis.
Alright. Healing word, shield of faith, spiritual weapon. There we go, that'll be fun. Crap. One for you. And one for you.
Solasta,
That's Misty Step. I don't need Misty Step. Give me something good. Well, I can get 2. It's not bad. Oh, I still have the hunter's mark. Thought I lost that. Yeah, I can get there. Not what I meant to do. And that positions me for attacks of opportunity. Blow, fireball, hold, blind, acid, scorch, fairy fire, color spray, burning hands. Nothing good. Okay. There we go. Bring that spiritual weapon into range. There we go. I think we can get away with a basic shot.
Solasta evil.
There we go. A little bit of mockery. And this should finish him off. Really? None of them dropped anything aboard. That sucks.
We've dealt with this before.
Okay, it's a little harp-looking thing. So I think it would be this one.
Look, it works.
All right. Now, since we burned a lot of resources on that, can't make any more poisons. As well make a scroll, I guess. That's trouble. In we go. That wasn't suspicious at all.
Did you see that? A defiler. It vanished. Principles of Architecture by Corellis Greyhand. He designed the Teen Soleus, the Imperial Palace of Seathernus.
Really care about the one statue?
This is huge.
This is Iridir Fairmind, the Justicar, as he presents the first codex of the Imperial law to the court.
Okay, looks like we got some loot in here. Right, I can trick the camera and let me click it. Bolts, arrows, torch. Stairs that should be accessible but aren't. Ancient manifests. And a decent amount of coin. Alright, doesn't look like there's anything else of note. So I guess we step on the thing in the middle. Well, this place is fancy.
Are they ghosts?
They don't seem to be reacting to our presence.
The history of the Elven Wars by the first Lawmaster of the Arcaneum.
Oh, really old book. Got it. Really nice harp.
This harp. Look at this wood, the patina. It hasn't aged a day. Seems out of time.
What other wonders does this place contain?
A library and sign for a laboratory. No visible lock, you say. Can't use knock again, you say. I feel like the spell is entirely worthless. Library. Bookcases galore. Crafting manuals. All the crafting manuals. More crafting manuals. Don't mind if I do. Oh, you're spoiling the game. When's the other shoe gonna drop? No clear path to destination, my ass. I can float. Rolls of Purify and Raise Death. Okay. Alright. Well, let's get some book learning done. Whoop. There's what I can't do. Or you have some sort of repeatment. Alright, there we go. So for I'm currently using basic. Brimstone, our room's light. Bolt, 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 bolt. Had a horn for a minute. Arrow. Bolt, 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 bolt. All right. We're done with this room. This is the salon. Interesting. I assume you mean a social salon, not a other salon. Yeah, looks like that. Okay. I'm gonna pop a quick save. Just 'cause I'm curious. Sierra can slip past the. She can. And apparently piss off everyone. See?
Courage!
Let's do a quick load. We don't need to anger everyone, at least not yet. They might have a legitimate way of getting in there. Let's see.
Let's stay on guard.
All right. Okay, so clearly can't go that way. That is fine. All right. Force field. Okay. Second rest point. Interesting. Didn't think they'd have them that close together. Okay. Able to get David a magic crossbow here. It's dark in here. Every place is supposed to have light. Rations. Greater healing. Unidentified potions. Like we're going to be doing some identifying. Climbing. Potion of flying. And potion of speed. Okay, that's a good one.
What is that? This magic goes far beyond our knowledge.
Okay, so what do we do about it? We leave and come back? Because so far there's been nobody that's wanted to... Oh, what's this? That wasn't there before. Or if it was, I totally missed it. Suppose that's possible.
Sorry for the Did you hear that?
Did that unlock the gate? No? Oh, it opened the lab. Y'all gonna jump me again?
Intruders!
Yeah, I guess that's just unavoidable. Alright, well...
Solasta, evil. Nice.
Okay, so we resist lightning. That's apparently all I can do, so... I've got a lot of options here. Back with the old favorite.
Maraike, Conjo, Virive.
Yeah, I'll go with the shield. Yes, yes, come to me. Oh god, that hurt. Hunter's mark. I think it's the guy right in front of me.
Devo Malmis.
Well struck.
I didn't want to do this. I just want the record to reflect that. And they give you a ooh, nat 20. All right. I'll save the sorcery points.
Solasta Evo.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I'm also looking forward to Solasta too. I'm hoping they fix some of the UI issues this one's had. Not that it's a bad game. It just I know some of it's just because of the port. Hello, bot. Goodbye, bot. All right. Yeah, we can give him a sacred flame, I think.
Maraike, Evo, Malmis.
No, I did not hear they were using the 2024 rules. I got mixed feelings about that. I mean, I guess it makes sense. That is the current rule set, as it were. And not that the 2024 rules are bad. I just, I prefer the 2014, I think. Alright. Let's finish you off. Bring the hunter's mark around to you. And then move in on you. Alright, 2 for 1. Yeah, we ended up using a hybrid rule set for our games. I was like, we borrowed some ideas from 2024, but some, for the most parts are sticking to 2014. We really like, some of the changes they made to Rogue, like the extra options they gave you for sneak attack are really cool. But, we prefer the 2014 Paladin. Just, the way they do Smite, Yeah, get rid of it.
Solasta Evo. Ah, must have hurt.
My bad, I thought that would have taken you out. I was not paying attention. When did you get to 3 HP? Drink a potion, quick. Probably don't need the superior. Oop. And then we can cast a spell. On yourself. Yeah, I could see that. I hope they give it more options, at some point, because, I like the idea of the options, but I wish, they had a few more to choose from. Yeah, and that's kind of what I was thinking too. I liked the idea they had with the smite spells as an option for getting the different elemental damages. But yeah, normal smite I think should have, if you wanted to cap it, limiting it to once per turn was fine. Kind of like the divine strike or whatever they call it that the cleric gets. But making it take up your bonus action, really limits it. Yeah, okay.
Maraike, Evo, Malmis. You're doomed.
Good have. Where is it? Guardian, Freedom, Curse, Tongues. That's healing word. Prayer healing, there we go. He's the only one that's hurt. So I guess I can do it this way.
Maraike, Evo, Curee.
Very nice. That's a good crit. Ow. Speaking of crits. Okay, got a request, got a rock. A Warden Blade. Interesting. I have no idea what that is, but it sounds good. What else is in here? Okay, we got this thing over here.
By all the gods, Mannequin orchids. Clearly they are correctly named.
Okay, so it's just a really nice flower. And a manual, something over here. Yeah, I figure once a turn is good enough for sneak attack, it probably should be good enough for smite, but whatever. To each their own. Also, not thrilled with how they changed it to be, Paladin to be basically the horse guy. Because, at least I don't know about your games, for us, mounts don't come up a lot, so being, locking them into horse stuff kind of limits, the utility of what they actually get out of their levels. Oh, I didn't see that the first time. There's a switch here. Yeah. Because we've had a few times where those smiting on attacks of opportunity, critical to whatever we were doing. I mean, I guess... No, because making it a bonus action really doesn't prevent you from doing the Paladin Rogue combination sneak attack smite. Aside from, not being able to do it on attacks of opportunity at that point.
Spectacular place, isn't it?
Okay. Nothing over here, nothing over here. Open sesame.
Everybody freeze.
Are you kidding me?
Master, here I am, at last.
Diella, come to me.
We're gonna die here.
Hey, it's a gold dragon, you'll be fine.
What's going on here?
That is true, which is nice.
Open that door. And
There's pros and cons to 2024.
Yes. It would almost lead me to believe in the benevolence of the gods. Albeit my very existence proves otherwise.
Okay, you want to go? Just the 4 of you? There's one. Hey, okay, cool. I got something for you guys. One, 2, 3, and 4. Eh. Could have gone better.
I'll remember.
I don't want to be encounter breaking, but they did feel very, awkwardly worded because, I mean, it basically came down to you got a free turn, a free round, which outside of early game, we never actually had it be encounter breaking. But I could see how it could be, depending on what you were dealing with. Yeah, we probably should counterspell that. I don't know what it is, but... Oh, slow? Yeah, slow would be bad. Bane... Bless, there we go. No, because then I'd lose my Spirit Guardians. Alright, Guiding Bolt.
You have them now.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. As we always ended up with a scattering on the initiative, so that didn't, wasn't necessarily a problem for us, but I could see how that could be an issue. Yeah, I end up with a lot of spellcasters in our games, so it's, initiative ends up being a secondary. Ice Storm, ability, Dimension Block. Oh, and a crit. Oh, very nice.
Solasta, Onjo,
Under the dome. Force them to come to us. Oh yes, I do love New Alert. And I do like how they mixed up dual weapon fighting, so you can potentially get way more attacks now with the weapon masteries.
A fine stroke.
And begin. They also like, what is it? I think it's Cleave? There's cleave, which allows you to hit 2 people one attack, and then there's I forget what the other one is. The weapon mastery that lets you to get damage in even on a miss. Graze, yeah, that's it. Get all 3. I can get all 3. Bring them to you. Why are they only picking on the bar?
Oh, hooray! You're still in the fight, my friend.
Crap. There goes my hunter's mark. Where are you going? Okay, got 1 over here, 2 over here. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Solasta, Evo, Malme.
Very nice. Okay.
Solasta, Conjo, Malme.
There we go. That brings them all down to similar damage levels. All right. Get that 100 mark back.
Natura Devo Malmis. Take that.
And again. Oh, I was not paying attention. You could do that. Let's get some... mass healing work? There we go. And then... this mockery on you. That's a very interesting question. I really like Blade Singer Wizard. I really love Battle Master Fighter. I think it wasn't the most optimal combination, but I really liked when we did Ravenloft. I did a Monster Slayer, Monster Hunter, whatever it was, Ranger, and Blade Singer Wizard multi-class. That was awesome. Yeah, Curse of Strahd's a fun one. Never actually got to finish it. We did more of a Van Richten's Guide, like General Ravenloft type thing. We never actually made it to Barovia, unfortunately. Which is, really sad, because I built like a very Castlevania-esque ranger with, the idea of dealing with Curse of Strahd specifically in mind, and we never quite made it. Yeah, well, we were doing domain hopping. I got to play a Vistani, so, I got to be tour guide. That was fun. I was the local resident, helping everybody else who had been sent to Ravenloft, figure out, how everything worked. But yeah, fighting Strahd in the castle is like the whole reason you do it, right? It's
You like it?
everybody wants to take down not Dracula. Well, that's cool. Yeah, we used to play in person, but, these days, it's more convenient for us to play on Roll20. Upside, it does make it easier to stream the games that way. Yeah, I'll stay put. Take away his ability to heal himself. Or not. We're looking on the hill.
Hey, that was mine.
I could use a little. Back it up so he has to be in the dome no matter where he goes. There we go. Come to Papa. Favorite monster? I like vampires. Been having a lot of fun playing with some of the third-party, more obscure dragons, like the Light Dragon or some of the Crystal Dragons. I don't think it got a fair shake in 5th edition, but I've always, and this might be because, one of my first introductions to D&D was Lord of the Rings. I've always had an attachment to the Baelor, even though it doesn't really have much of interest on its stat block. It's just got an iconic look. Same thing with the, I really like I think it's called the Night Walker. It's the really giant shadow beast looking undead thing. Yeah, I found in general, at least 5th edition, really made dragons less interesting. Yeah, Nightwalker. That
Solasta evil.
again, very awesome visual spectacle. Just drop that, huge thing on your map. God, I wish flanking was a thing in this game. Eh. There we go.
More coming your way.
I've also, thanks to Baldur's Gate 3, found a new respect for the Binds player in terms of, as concept for a villain. But, the lore does need some work. Yeah, I did like the 2024 Dragon stat blocks with the innate spell casting, though I was not thrilled with their new legendary actions. I think I preferred their original legendary actions.
For what exactly?
For reuniting.
But I like the fact that they're all spellcasters and the unique, lineup of spells that tried to give them for identity.
Foulness when I was incapacitated. This evil was new to me. Not something Manacalon ever knew.
Incapacitated?
Yes. The merging process takes time. Time during which I was almost helpless.
Reunited with her?
Yes. Kitaela was
Been hit and miss. I mean, they're very high quality art.
part of
I can't fault that. Just for my stylistic choice, it's been a hit and miss. Overall, though, I do think I like the 2024 art.
and your care is much appreciated.
Cathaela was your clone? I don't understand what happened here.
Kitaela was a last.
As so far, I have not really had a complaint with the 2024 art in most cases.
A vessel for
But usually my issues have been either changes to the mechanics that felt like a nerf, or
Cataclysm.
weird, choices with the lore.
tied to an ambient level of mana.
It was.
Very high level magic then.
One of the
Yeah, I could see that.
of the Arcanium. Yes.
You never met such a creature before?
No. Manacalon, for all its faults, revered life. This was a negation of life, an abomination.
Manacalon? Are you one of the...
Adrastea, the prudent shield, master of abjuration, in your debt and at your service.
Speaking of magical dragons,
You were at the Battle of the Rift.
Yes. And there I must apologize for Kitaela's misconceptions.
Misconceptions?
Yes. She was created with an elven personality and carried certain
I
prejudice.
thought of it as a reptilian owlbear. Right? I'll have to look at the art again for that.
The Empire was
That's an interesting description.
to other races.
The humans surprised you, it seems.
Yes. Such bravery, such defiance. They all came together to save Solasta. The Golden Cavalry charging and breaking the lines of the Sor Akath. The Iron Legions and the shield wall of the dwarves. Holding the enemy at bay, flank to flank. Our shock arcanists and the human paladins together, giving their lives to give us a chance to close the rift.
Okay, I haven't actually seen Dragon Delves yet.
Through one
That's probably why I haven't seen that version.
throw of the dice. One last surprise for the Sor Akath.
What was it?
'Cause I've just seen the Monster Manual version.
Had us walking Solasta in elven form for so long. But at this moment, we resumed our true forms to secure the rift for a few crucial moments, buying time with our lives in a furnace of magic and steel, so Kasenax could finish his ritual.
With the gems.
Take it, old friend, once again.
Old friend?
I feel your spirit in the crown, Casenax.
The Magister is still in the crown?
Enough talk of the past. Please accept these few tokens of
Prep,
my
you know, prep the crown like Carlo from Lodos War.
must rest now. I foresee one last flight when the need is greatest, and for that, I will need all my strength. Use my gate freely. I believe you know how. We shall meet again before the end. But before you take your leave, if you would be so kind, this creature you forced to flee still plagues my grounds with his minions. Would you deal with them and free their prisoners, as a courtesy?
We owe you that much. Thank you, Master Adrastea.
Nope. Okay, you locked me out so you can go back to sleep. Got it. Alright. I mean, I can go through here now? Or are you talking about prisoners upstairs that I somehow
They're
missed?
all gone.
Because I don't recall seeing any
Something
prisoners.
to do with Adrastea's awakening.
Alright, well. Guess we'll take 5 and I like the idea of Strahd, and in general, yes, I like Strahd. I do not like some of the interpretations that have come out of him recently, where they've basically turned him into this brooding simp. I mean, I get it. I get where that interpretation comes from with how he's, written sometimes, but that doesn't make him feel very intimidating to me, and I feel like he should, given, that he is one of the classic D&D villains and, everything, that he is supposed to be intimidating. Yeah, I know it comes from people's house play and some of the live plays that was it Dungeon, no, not Dungeon Dice Monsters, that's Yu-Gi-Oh. But Nice Camera Action, I think, kind of didn't help that perpetuating that. But yeah, I know it comes from house play, but it seems to have kind of seeped into the zeitgeist a little bit in terms of when you say Strahd, that just seems to be the mainstream interpretation of him, for the layman. I mean, Dracula, seems to be getting interpreted the same way these days, so I guess at least it's consistent. Holy symbol, sword, treasure map, find, run, and destroy. Still on this map, or is that a different map? Well, easy enough to find out. Yeah, that too. And that might be part of why I think it's, so much of a thing, because I do end up, looking at Reddit a lot for third-party content. Like some of their homebrew stuff. Okay, yeah, it's still there. Where, oh, where? Oh, no, that's camp. Need to wait for nighttime? Nope, can't do that. Exactly. It's like he's an intimidating threat, but because he likes playing with his food, he's a great, very easy setup for a long-term villain. And I love me some, long-term villains as opposed to just one and dones. Oh, I had not heard that. That is awesome. I look forward to seeing that. I think Curse of Strahd can make a very good Baldur's Gate type game. So yeah, that. Okay. Got the gate. Well, yeah, obviously there's going to be a ways to go. That's definitely a long-term project. I hope it actually pans out. Like, do I gotta wait till nighttime? That's good. I mean, obviously some changes have to be made for the sake of adaptation, adapting the module, but you want to stick as close as you can, for a faithful representation. Damn. That didn't do it. Nope. What? I haven't done that in a minute. I just gotta start poking around in tombs until he jumps out at me. I can do that. Durr. Makes sense where the sarcophagus would be. You sleeping? Why did I wait for him to wake up? I could have just staked him right there. Why am I playing fair all of a sudden? Well, that should have done some work. And since you loved this one so much last time...
Baraike, Conjo, Virive.
Can I get them in range? I cannot. Alright. Time for an oldie but a goodie. Alright, well, 4 out of 5 ain't bad. Oh, he's got a lady friend.
Solasta, Conjo, Malmis.
Alright, now get into the bubble. I love Spirit Guardians. It's so bad. Stop moving through it, genius! No, I don't think I'm familiar with Twice Bitten.
Natura Devo Malmis.
Come on,
Whoop.
you can do better.
Yeah, I'll risk it. Aha! Light on my feet. Why would you jump into it?
Take that.
You're just asking for trouble, man. Not that I'm complaining. Oh, I didn't even see you. Sounds like a good time. Okay, close enough that I can do something with that. Yeah, I think I can work with that. Oh, crap. Blew myself up. Okay, Dwarven Moss. Okay, so Twice Bitten and Dwarven Moss. I'll have to look into those. YouTube, Twitch, where are they at? Okay, cool.
Malmis.
Easy to find then.
Maraike. Evo. Viribe.
Get him. Bonk.
Solasta Evo Malmis.
Very nice, very nice.
Solasta Honjo Malmis.
Oh, so much for your lady friend. Okay.
I know kids who do that faster.
Yep. Oh, there he is. Okay.
Walk it off.
Bard's not looking too hot. All right. Get you an LOS.
Okay, you're tough.
Get a little debuff going. Bam. And heal thyself. Okay.
Seems effortless.
Anything good? Guardian Face doesn't really help on this guy. As funny as it would be to if this was like an old Final Fantasy, or I could revivify him to death, that would. Yeah, I do like 2024 healing. That is one of the things we backported.
Maraike. Evo. Malmis.
Can I reach him? We cannot. I could see that. We've also seen a pretty gnarly combo in Life Cleric and what's it? Way of Mercy, I think it is, Monk, the healing monk. Called Way of the Healing Hand, I think, in the Unearthed Arcana. I can't remember if that's the name that stuck. Yep.
You're impressively fit.
Especially when you can combine that with the Flurry of Blows option. It's like Hand of Healing and especially if you combine Hand of Healing and Hand of Harm, so you can heal one ally and then, do some, real, nasty necrotic damage to everybody else around them. But yeah, lay on hands. They're making that bonus action is very nice. Which I guess, you know, helps offset, you know, but, you know, at that point they're kind of running into the problem the Ranger has, where everything's a bonus action. At least they don't have the problem of everything being, you know, also being concentration, so they, you know, really limits their options. I'm going to assume you're immune to Stinking Cloud. And you're out of Thunderwave range. Do I think you could actually land... Yeah, I'm glad they gave more people more options to use with your bonus action, because that was a complaint I heard a lot, where everybody was saying they couldn't do anything with their bonus actions. Except for, like, you know, very specific classes. If you're going to keep dashing around the battlefield, I've got somebody I'd like to introduce you to. How do you like that, huh? So, yeah, they did great things for the action economy, and they also did, you know, especially with the weapon, you know, the weapon masteries are really cool, and also have done nice things for the action economy depending on what weapon masteries you take.
Too slow.
It's like it's a mixed bag. It's like I don't have anything against 2024. It's, you know, there are things I preferred in 2014. Oh, I'm just short.
More coming your way.
He'll certainly having to run up into his face and then, you know, use a bow from 5 feet away. I do wish they'd admit that it's actually just a 5.5 edition and not, and, you know, stop trying to tell, you know, mess with telling us what it is. Oh, you know what I can do? Breath weapon! Yeah, probably that. But what could work, I always forget I can do. I know it's necrotic, and he's strong against that, but
You can't win.
yeah, the 24 edition keeps getting, you know, got split up over 2 years. Oh, year and a half. Like, you want to, you know, when they called it, what was it, 1 D&D, whatever, it's like, that's fine, but, you know, it's like, it's just a 5.5. Admit it's a 5.5. You were just fine calling 3.5, 3.5. Okay, I blame the padding on that. You did not need to have to dodge that attack. Wow. Okay. I mean, ones happen occasionally. Do I have Hunter's Mark still on him?
Perfect.
Oop. I cannot. I imagine it would have been not great.
Are you okay?
No! Man down! Oh, you're 1 HP. Oh, crap. Pain, confusion, identify, ready, dead. Yeah, normal potion of healing should be fine. Oop.
I owe you one.
Dumb luck's what that was. This poor spiritual weapon just can't catch the guy. Oh, we're out of upcasts. Alright. Yeah, 2 out of 3, I'll take it. Got him! I would have thought he would have had loot. Only his lady friend had loot. In concept, it is a great spell, but yeah, it very much is dependent on the terrain. If you have a very enemy that's moving around a lot, it probably is not going to do well. It's like, I like it in concept, but yeah, I will happily admit it is a very situational spell. Oh, Cochlear Recadia. Probably need it on the Ranger the most. I wish it actually showed the items on the character. like it works with some movement, but it has to be very like short range controlled movement. So either critters with small legs or things that are not, doing what the vampire here was doing, where it's, just constantly backing up, up to 30 feet. It would work better if they gave it an attack of opportunity. Because at least then when people are backing away from it, if it was in range, it gets to do something. Okay. Bonus feat. I was like, yeah, because this is basically an indie game, and, it's a very awesome indie game. I'd say it was, kind of Baldur's Gate 3 before Baldur's Gate 3. Okay, so +1 to Dex, fight with 2 weapons even if one's not light. Given how much I keep losing my Hunter's Mark, I probably need the con proficiency more. As much as it would be nice to have that long sword. Okay, I don't need to unlearn anything. Yeah, I'm surprised how few people have heard of it. As I would have thought, especially with the internet the way it is, word of mouth would have spread more on this one. Hit with one-handed weapon, they lose 1/1 from AC for a minute. That's nice. Advantage on initiative. Hit points. Concentration. Two-handed weapon. It did, though. I think this was out before. Well, maybe not out before the beta, because I want to say this came out before Baldur's Gate 3. I could be wrong on that. Yeah, because I did play the original pre-DLC version on PC. I could definitely see that. It's like the campaign itself, the initial campaign, like, it was good, but it could have been better. Uh, I haven't gotten to actually play the. Yeah, I didn't. I did not have like barely anything. It was. I know it was limited by the SRD, but yeah, there was definitely a lot lacking. I haven't got to play the other 2 campaigns yet, so I'm hoping those are actually worth it. I got faith, though. I'm really looking forward to the was it Palace of Ice, which is supposed to be the direct sequel to this campaign. Yeah, it was a really tiny team. I get it. I do not fault them at all. What they gave us for what they were working with is amazing. There it is. Flawless concentration or powerful cantrip. Yeah, concentration is always good. There are feats I wish were in this that did not make it. Like, I so miss Warcaster. The ability to, make opportunity attacks with, my cantrip, my spells, cantrips, whatever. It's almost a requirement. It's one of those feats that really feels like it should just be a class feature or just a feature of the game. Just let them make opportunity attacks with, if you want to limit it to a cantrip, it's fine, but, let them make opportunity attacks with their spells. Because they're not, otherwise they're wasting their opportunity attacks if they're taking them, or they're just, because most of the time they're not going to get to make a spell reaction otherwise. I mean, I get, at least not until they get to counterspell. It's like, I know shield gets some love, but not everybody can take that. Yeah. 6 saves, intelligence saves, wisdom saves, strength saves, charisma saves, con saves. There we go. This is 8th level, so no new spells unlocked. I'm at maximum prepared. Okay. Oh, they built that into Mage Initiate for 2024? I mean, they're still making you take a feat for it. So it's not ideal, but Mage Initiate did need a little bit of a bump, so that's nice if they rolled it in. Okay, let me fast travel over here. I liked Mage Initiate. I'm not thrilled that they took out Martial Adept, which was the, let you do the same thing basically with Battle Master. Oh, outpost is right there. That's convenient. You see, I'm one of those weird people where it's like clerics having heavy armor is nice, but I really don't think they necessarily need it. It's not like getting +2 dex, is that hard.
Natura Devo Malmis.
The medium armor does just, pretty good.
You'll die like the rest.
I forgot that was his favorite enemy. Oh. Alright. That's it for your turn. Just the 2 spiders? Yes. Okay. I can just go whole hog.
Solasta Evo Malmis.
Just bad luck.
If they all should be able to do it, I have no problem with maybe having like a subclass or something that can do it, or maybe doing like they did with in 2024 with Druid and a couple others, where it's like at level 1 you can choose to either take extra spells or get armor. Because the idea of a armored, a medium to heavy armored wizard, I'm not offended by, but I don't, it's something that's definitely a choice. I do like that they simplified it to just proficiency, versus the having to take a feat, or I can see why they got rid of the arcane failure percentile, because that did, slow things down. I feel like it's like I can understand getting rid of that, but I think it should be either a subclass or a choice you just take at the beginning. Like again, like they did with the druid warrior thing and the cleric warrior thing, where it's like, okay, you can choose to either get extra cantrips or proficiency in a weapon or armor. And away.
Are you okay?
This spider's really coming for it. Yeesh.
A palpable hit.
Right.
Must have hurt.
Yeah. I do not like having the option of trying to or getting around people who decide to have ridiculous ACs. Whoop. I know Monk always drove me nuts that way, because, like, not only, they always end up with a high AC, and then later on they get proficiency in everything, so this...
You like it?
Like, this is unnecessary. Monk doesn't need to be good at everything.
Hold firm. You've endured worse.
Also gives the GM more options than just, roll attack, roll attack. Keeps, in theory, puts more variety in the combat, keeps everybody actually paying attention.
Perfect.
Very nice.
Solasta, Evo. Touché.
All right, we're out of here, boys. And girl. All right, and I think I'm going to call it a night here. This seems like a logical stopping point. So I'm going to save the game. Been very nice talking to you. And I hope to see you in the next one. You're very welcome. All right. Good night.